Welcome to our third Flosstube video. If you could see the amount of setup we've just had to do this whole video, my mum was unhooking dressy gowns off the door, we were hiding things so you couldn't see the mess, we were moving the flowers.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of preparation.
It wasn't that bad, but it did take a bit of time.
We've been preparing for this video for about 45 minutes. I'm not even messing. So, Mother.
Hi. How are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm alright.
Good.
Yeah.
Spring is sprung in Liverpool, hasn't it, Mother?
Yeah, we thought we'd be a bit spring-like today with our florals.
Kimonos on. I made this kimono 2017, not last year, before. Yeah. I've made my mum one too. She picked the fabric.
Yeah, I'll show you the fabric.
She doesn't even like it.
I do really like it, but it just didn't look right on me today. But that's the one that she made.
She actually wears this one more, I think, than you wear that one.
Yeah, but I normally wear the one that you're. And then I got this, and I like it.
She wears somebody else's kimono, but not mine.
Yes, indeed.
So, tell us about your week, Mother.
Okay. Oh gosh, I've had a bit of a week. So I was a bit concerned because, you know, I've started a new job. For those of you who don't know, I've just gone from one job to another. And
it's normally what you do when you start a new job.
Yeah, yeah, sure. And gosh, I really had a wobble.
We had a scary week. We thought she was going to have to go back to her old job.
Seriously, I really did. And I was just looking after a baby, and I just started crying. Like, literally.
Not because the baby was cute, because she was stressed.
No, I was just stressed, and then I went to the shift leader and said, I can't do this. And she said, but you're doing it. And I said, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. And in my head, I was thinking, right, it's absolutely...
The babies are very premature, by the way, so they're already like little tiny babies.
Yeah. So obviously it's quite
daunting.
Daunting, yeah. And a lot to think about, a lot to learn. And but then when I actually looked, I was only kind of day 5 or 6. But I came home and was really had a wobble, very upset all night. And then came home the day after, and I was pretty much just the same, wasn't I? You were all getting quite concerned. But then my friend told me this. She said that when you start something new, like a new job or go to a new place, it's a bit like wearing a brand new jumper. where it's not the type of jumper that you normally wear. It's a bit itchy, it doesn't fit right, and you don't recognise yourself in it. But then people start to say, oh, have you got a new jumper? And you start to think, oh, actually they've noticed it's maybe not too bad. And then each time you put that jumper on, it starts to fit a bit, starts to feel a bit more comfy, and then eventually you don't really class it as a new jumper. This week I felt kind of, the end of this week I felt a little bit more, gosh, it's not fitting me right, and it's certainly not what I'm used to. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to keep putting that jumper on.
Well, you're going to have to. We've got to pay the bills.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, so it's been okay. How's your week been?
Well, I'm just looking at myself in this, and I look a show, which is a very Liverpool phrase. If you say, oh gosh, I look a show, or mum, you look a show, it means like, it's an offensive term really, because it means you look ridiculous, you look awful. You don't, I do, I look a show. Have you seen me hair?
No, you look lovely.
Oh, I look a show. Would you ask me about my week?
Yeah, I asked you about your week.
I got new glasses. Do you like them? James wasn't even there. I mean, he was probably there, the optician, but I think he was upstairs, and I had to collect him downstairs, so I didn't see the love of my life again, which is unfortunate. But
we have been thinking a little bit about what we can do to...
Well, it's St. Patrick's Day soon, so I was going to send a little card because you know he's Irish, but I don't know about...
A day, yeah.
Hey, somebody in the comments said that if it doesn't work out with James, then their son's single too.
Oh, wow.
Send me a message. I don't know what else I could tell you about my week. Oh, work has been a bit stress.
I know, darling.
But this week, hopefully, I say this every week, but this week hopefully should be better.
Yeah. Every few weeks she does a week of emails where there's lots and lots coming in. And you're also mentoring a young girl, aren't you? Yeah. And you have to show her lots of things. So yeah. So really, we're both a little bit stressy with our jobs, aren't we?
I'm always stressy.
We're okay. We're okay. Do you know what? Spring is coming.
We should be grateful we've got a job because lots of people don't.
Spring is
I am
coming.
very grateful for my job. Spring is the sun's been shining, so you can see it on the side of my face. So
it's a lovely day today.
It is a lovely day.
Yeah.
It's been a lovely few days. So cross stitch. Shall we start talking about cross stitch?
Yeah, let's talk about cross stitch.
So
ask me, have I done any?
Wait, I've got a whole schedule here.
Oh.
We have to follow the schedule.
Okay.
So I'm just going to do one shout. I've got the hair on me. Just going to do one shout out this week. For you have never seen these ladies' videos, I do not think, but they're called Priscilla and Chelsea from the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch. Now, I reckon 99.99999% of people watching this video, see, I look a show, watching this video will know who they are, but my mother is the 0.00001.
Well, I'm really sorry, Priscilla and Chelsea, and I promise that this week I'll watch your video.
Well, their finishes are amazing, and everyone talks about the finishes, but I just like the charts that they do too. They're a mum and daughter as well. But yeah, I like to watch their videos. They're very, very nice to watch. So that's my only shout out for this week. I do watch many other people, but just thought.
Well, I can do a little shout out.
Go on then.
So I saw Debbie's finish, and it was really, really good.
From Snug Harbour Crafts.
Yeah, from Snug Harbour Crafts. So hi, Debbie.
Yeah,
hi,
she
Chef.
said, did you see Debbie has finished that spring string?
I did.
Well, Lizzie Kate was like, yeah, you know the one that I finished last week. So it's exactly the same.
I know, but
I don't think she even realised.
That's my shout out.
I don't think she even realised. Anyway, great. WIPS. Well, would you like to show us your WIPS?
Oh gosh, I haven't got any.
You don't want to show us? Or your loads of WIPS, the scarf you said you were going to start, the cross stitching that you're doing. She didn't do any.
Rubbish. But you know what? Kev doesn't always do them. Do you, Kev?
From Snug Harbour Crafts.
Yeah,
these people don't mind.
Yeah, sorry, she doesn't always. And you know what? I've just been trying to get into my new jumper.
Well, anyway, I'll show you my multitude of WIPs.
Yeah, go on.
So, first WIP is...
Yeah, I'm a bit rubbish.
You're alright, Mum.
Oh, thanks.
Main Street by Country Cottage Needleworks.
Oh, this is beautiful. I love this.
I did try and iron it, but didn't do a very good job. Last week, I think we're sitting really far away this time, so I'll stand up. Last week, I think that I needed to do this half of the tree and finish the coffee shop. So, I finished that and I've started on the gallery. Don't worry, there is a big gap here currently, but it will have stuff in it. But yes, so that's the end of this top row, and then next I'll work on the next 5 houses underneath. Amazing. So that is like my long-term WIP. I've been working on that.
It's really nice,
Christmas.
isn't it?
It is. It's so lovely to stitch. Dead easy to work on. Next, what is this? Oh, do you remember last time I said I was going to start the April Cottage by Country Cottage Needleworks? I think it's called Cottages of the Month, I think they're called. And I got this thread from, when I went to the show, I got this thread from Trudy Ann Designs. It's a classic Colourworks thread, purple aster. So I was doing the house in that, but can you see, because it's variegated thread,
I think it's really nice.
I don't know whether it looks right. Like, people rave about like variegated threads. People rave about like hand-dyed co-variated thread, but no.
You want to start that again?
People rave about hand-dyed variegated threads. Right, but I think they're lovely to stitch in, but I'm just not certain they're for me. I mean, I do like them and they are for me. I should have taken that back, but I think if you're going to do a big block like this, you've got to be really consistent going back and forward to the same colour. But yes, that's
so are you just going to keep going with it, or are you going to...
No, I'm going to go with it.
Okay.
So that is the April Cottage, and then the last thing I've been working on is the Santa's House Sal by Tiny Modernist.
Is this the one I'm doing? Well,
doing.
Allegedly. No, I am doing it. I've got mine here. Look.
I don't know if we've shown this.
I've got mine here, look. That's mine, everybody.
Oh no, we did show it. We did show it, didn't we?
So that's mine.
Last time. Yeah, and how many stitches have you put on that this year? In fact, 2019.
None. Well, maybe. Shall I just make a promise? Right, I promise. Like a Girl Guide, is it?
Scouts. I promise to do my duty to God and the Queen. You won't have that one in America because it's to God and the Queen.
Anyway, I'm going to have a little go at this next week.
Well, anyway, so this is I don't think I've ever shown you mine.
Look, Alice.
But
look.
Yeah, but can I just say, I've done most of this last year. The only thing I've done this past couple of days is start of Mrs. Claus's face, a hat, this bit here, and this bit here. But I'm a stitch out somewhere, so these should have a gap in between. Sorry for my nails. Gap in between there, but for some reason this is counted correctly. I think this is counted correctly. This mouse is in the right place, but it's out. I can't figure it out. But anyway, I'm just gonna go with it. So yes, that's the Santa's house.
So no pressure for me, but it's amazing. You are amazing, aren't you?
Oh, why, thank you. I've just got a lot of time on my hands.
Well, yeah, because earlier on today, in the kitchen, so I always do all my, and it's a bit weird, but it's the way I do it. I always wash all our clothes separately, so all Dad's separately, all mine separately, all my grandson's separately, and all Alice's. So there was all piles of different people's, and she said,
grandson lives with us.
Yeah.
It's not my child.
Yeah, and she said,
child.
oh, is that my ironing? And I said, yeah, that's for you to iron. And she said, oh, I'm not going to iron it.
I won't iron it.
I won't iron it.
I said, no, I'll iron my work dresses and
yeah, but I always do your ironing.
She does.
Guys.
Yeah, but I provide the companionship.
Yeah, you do. You do. And you make us howl laughing. Every single day we laugh at you.
At me, not with me, at me.
Yeah, we do actually. This is true.
Right, so I'm going to talk about my plans, bringing it back to cross stitch.
Yeah, sure.
I am going to do this week the Lizzie Kate seasons. For some reason, I can't find the chart.
That might be.
I was looking for it before this video. No, I have seen it this week. So I'm going to start the seasons. I'm going to do spring, of course, because I have
spring is on its way.
I have this frame. I've had it for a while, so I'm hoping to do the seasons and then swap them out into this frame.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, so that is the plan.
Yeah.
And that's probably, I'm going to carry on my main street. I'm going to carry on with Santa's house. Probably do a bit more of the cottage, but we'll see. The bookshelf chart by Little House Needleworks I am working on, but haven't done any stitches this week because I've been too busy doing the other things, so yes.
Yeah.
Anything, would you like to talk about your book now?
Yeah. So, we've had loads of people wanting this book. Okay, The Great Christmas Knit Off. I am now 3/4 of the way through. So I've just got that little bit left. Absolutely loving it. Really enjoying it. It's really nice read. This is a little bit dog-eared, but so we're going to buy a new one for you. So we have got all your names.
They're going to do the draw for the book.
Gosh, that was a very good draw, wasn't it?
Thank you. Right,
okay.
I've written everyone's name and I've put them in my hands and shaken them.
Okay.
Mother, would you like to pick one?
Okay.
Let's close your eyes. No cheating.
No cheating. Who's it going to be? Okay. Drum roll, please, Alice. It is going to be, this is Linda Allender.
Woohoo!
Linda, oh, sorry. Linda Allender.
Right.
Come on down.
Yeah, comment down below. Actually, no, I'll put our email address in the description box. So if you'd like to email us, Linda, I will reply to the comment that you wrote, so you can know that you've won. But also, if you want to send us your address to the email address below, I think it's stitchingellisanddanny@gmail.com, something like that.
Yeah.
But I'll write it down.
So we'll work it out. So well done, Linda.
Yes, well done, Linda.
Yes, that's good.
What else? What next? I'm looking at my little list. Oh, right. So my haul. There is a craft shop, a fabric shop that I found, a bit dangerous really, because I found it and it's like an independent craft shop, and it's in a place called Churchtown, which isn't very close by. It was about an hour and a bit drive away. But
do you know they do good ice cream in Churchtown?
Somebody else said that to me. I should have found. I love ice cream.
Yeah, you do. I don't. I really don't, but you do.
So it's called craftsandquilts.net, the shop. It's called, because they have an internet shop as well. And I went in, my Auntie Jean rang me and told me about it. So I was off I'm off every Friday, but I thought, take myself down there. It was a beautiful day. So we went for a little drive and the shop was lovely. Honestly, wall to wall fabric.
Yeah, you said it went back, didn't you? You went back quite far.
Yeah, it was like a little Aladdin's cave.
Excuse me.
So I'll put a picture up here of one of the walls that I took from my sisters, because my sisters quite like boutique fabrics, and they had a good selection there.
You're going to take them, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to drive us down.
Have a girls' day. Yeah.
You can come if you like.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll take us down there. But that was a lovely shop. But yes, so my haul, that's what I was showing you. I only bought, I bought a few things, but I'll just show you the...
She never just buys a few things.
It was. So I bought these needles, size 24 and 26. I've only recently found size 26 needles. Normally I use a size 24, but I'm enjoying the 26. But look, these are gold plated.
Does that mean that they're thicker? And
no, so the higher the number, the smaller the needle, I think. If I'm wrong. I don't know. Anyway.
Do you know what? Are you doing this so your eyes get worse and you go back to see James?
Maybe. So these are like gold plated, and I will be honest, I'm not a fan of gold plated needles. I don't know what all the hype's about. I find them like squeaky.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that when you put them in, they go.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So my question for you guys today, please comment below what needles you use, because I have an obsession with needles. Did you know this?
Well, needles and scissors. Gosh, one week we will try and find all the scissors.
You won't be able to, because I lose them. I reckon I've got like a little scissor thief somewhere. I love buying scissors.
A scissor thief.
I love buying scissors. I don't know what it is. I just have done for years. Can you stop rocking, please?
Sorry.
I have done for years, but I just love scissors and needles. Anyway, so I like to collect sewing needles as well. So if you please comment below what needles you use. I've just ordered the Bohin size 26.
Bohin?
I think that's how you pronounce it. I've just ordered them, so they should be coming in the next couple of days. But yeah, I'm going to show you the fabric I bought from that fabric craftsandquilts.net shop. I only bought 2 pieces of fabric. Of course, it's got a thread on it, which is the story of my life. I just bought half a yard of this, I think it was. Cover me mum. That'll probably go for my quilts that I'm making. And then I bought this fabric. No reason.
Do you know, this is really.
Liked it.
I've seen this somewhere else. The minute you showed me that, I thought I have seen this somewhere else.
Do you know why? I think it's very similar. Do you know that pink fabric I bought with and you were like, don't buy that. And I made a dress with it. Do you remember?
Oh yes. Actually, that dress is nice.
Pause. I'll go get it. I'll cut this bit out.
Okay, so I'm gonna make with this. I think I'm gonna make myself a skirt or something like that. Yeah, I'm not really. Reminds me of Easter eggs a bit, actually.
Sorry about that. We had a visitor. My Auntie Jean came.
Yeah.
The lady who told me about the fabric shop, actually.
Yeah.
She came. So where were we? We were talking about this fabric, and I said it reminded me of this dress, because look, can you see how they've got like patterns in them? I feel like, I don't know, do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Do this dress, right? I need your opinions on it, actually. I made it last year. It's the Tilly and the Buttons Stevie dress, I think. But it's got no shape. Do you know what I mean? It's just like...
Put it on over the top of you.
No, I'm not doing that. I don't know. I don't know whether to cut it and make it a top instead. Do you think that'd be nicer?
Yeah, you could do.
We'll see. Anyway, that's beside the point. That wasn't on my list. So yeah, I was talking about that fabric. So I feel really flustered. What was I talking about?
Oh, should we have a hug?
Oh.
Do you know what she said to me last night? She said, when I'm in the kitchen, I'm always like, I don't know, like getting rid of maybe like pouring spaghetti that I've boiled and pouring spaghetti into a colander, or doing something important that I need both hands for. And she goes, Mum, do you want a hug? And then
she goes, no.
And then she said to me, Mum, you should always want to hug me, because one day I won't be able to hug you anymore. Oh gosh.
It's true. Yeah, right, but my thing is last night I really wanted a hug, and I said, Mum, could I have a hug? And she was like, ugh. So she gave me a hug, and I said, you never say to me,
do you want a hug?
Do you want a hug?
Do you want a hug?
No, I'm not having it now, that's a sympathy hug. But I said, you should want to hug me.
Do you want to hug?
No, I don't. Anyway, that's besides the point. This was our own personal beef.
Yeah, we're having a beef. But you know what? It just shows that we're normal, doesn't it?
It does.
I do hug you, Alice.
Yeah, only when I ask for a hug.
No, oh gosh.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to tell you about my retreats.
Oh, yes.
So, 2 weeks ago, you need to stop rocking. You look like you've got a problem. 2 weeks ago, I was going to talk about how I was going to ask if anybody knew of any cross-stitcher retreats, because that's like my jam. That's like, I'd like to do that sort of thing. But I forgot to ask. Well, in this past 2 weeks, I've signed myself up for 2.
I know.
So I'm going to a day retreat in Bradford on the 25th of...
Which is about an hour and a half away from
Is
us.
it 25th of March? 23rd of March.
Bradford
just
is in
a day
Yorkshire.
retreat. Yeah. So it's a 3-day weekend retreat, but they didn't have any spaces left, but they've let me just come for the day on the Saturday. So I'll be driving up there.
What did they ask if... Was that the one they asked if I was coming?
No, I think that was the Crewe one. And then I'm going to one in Crewe, a weekend one, in June the 21st to the 23rd. Crewe's only an hour away, it's not far at all. So I'm looking forward to them.
And what are you going to be doing there?
So, cross-stitching.
Whoa.
So the first one, I'm planning to start a jardin privé. Not the one I've shown you, a different one. I'll show you next time. I'm thinking of starting that. And then at the June one, I'm going to start my Christmas list by Silver Creek Samplers.
Do you know what? If I was you, I would take the cottages, and you would probably get to finish your cottages.
No, I want to start something new so that I know that I started it at that retreat. So anyway, I've taken my kimono off.
You have?
Oh well.
Oh, Alice.
So that is what I was going to talk about, my retreats. Now, next, Mother. Things I've been loving.
Ah.
What have you been loving?
Okay, I've been loving. Do you know what I've been loving? I've been loving the bright days. I've been loving that brighter days are coming.
Yeah, because the clocks haven't turned back yet.
No.
But we're getting... It's light in the morning.
Yeah, I've just absolutely loved it. So, so behind Alice are some nice tulips, and I absolutely love tulips. I actually got some tulips for Valentine's Day off Dad, which was nice. And I last year, I think it was last year for my birthday. This is really, really pretty. Look. My daughter, one of my daughters, so I've got 3 girls, and our oldest girl, she made me this, and it's just so pretty, and it just reminds me of, you know, just the summer really. I know we're still waiting for spring, but that's what I've been loving. I've just been loving, I don't know, maybe people just seem a bit lighter.
Everyone's happier
as the spring days are coming.
Sun shines out.
Yeah, and obviously I keep reminding myself, for me, that in this new phase of my life that, you know, I might have rubbishy days or days that aren't as easy as others for now. And I just keep saying brighter days are coming. So yeah, that's what I've been loving. I've been really loving looking at this. And whenever I have flowers, which is, I mostly always have flowers in the front room, when I'm watching the TV or doing whatever, I always look over and smile.
See, my problem with flowers
I just love having a bunch of flowers.
My problem with flowers are I always let them die and then forget that they're dead. And I have to get rid of them. Terrible with flowers. I do fake ones. Things I've been loving. I've been enjoying making project bags. Now, before I start talking about project bags, my sister Amy has her own tie-dyeing business.
She does.
And she tie-dyes mainly baby clothes, like baby girls. It's called Ray of Sunshine tie-dye. I'll put a link down below. But I'm desperately trying to get her to tie-dye some cross-stitch fabric, or hand dye it, or, you know, something a bit different.
Yeah, you go to her house and there's just dye, there's just boxes of dye and string and bits and pieces.
Things on radiators hanging up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm trying to get her into like the hand dyeing fabric and hand dyeing threads so that I always have a constant supply. It's really a selfish thing.
It's really interesting though, because obviously here Ellis is doing all her stuff, and she has a sewing room with all stuff in, and then I go to Amy's with the one who's got the baby girl, Eska, and we go there, and she has she's always making something beautiful, and she also paints, so she's painted like furniture, and even though to Amy, she might just think, oh, I've done that. When I go in, that's my daughter who's really talented, and I just love seeing what she's done. And then our oldest girl, she also is she's really good at crochet and sewing as well. So
I'm just going to get the dog because she's scratching at the door.
Yeah, so it's really as a mum, it's really nice to see that.
But my eldest sister Sean is she's in university doing a chemistry degree. So she's chock-a-block busy.
Yeah.
But my brother Sam, my twin brother, oh my gosh, he's so talented.
Yeah.
He's a musician. He does a lot of music.
Hi Sophie. Hello. How are you? I said you were going to be on the Flosstube. Are you going to say hi? Are you on the Flosstube?
Are you hot?
Are you hot?
Needs a haircut.
She needs a haircut. She's going this week, but she's a little bit hot. She's just been for a walk as well. But yeah, she's up.
Alright, I'm going to put her on the bed because I want to talk about me things I've been loving. So, I've got this glitter vinyl fabric from a shop, obviously. So I've been making these little project bags with like a zip, and just like sticking a little scrapbook ring thing. Can you see that they're sparkling? I don't know if you can. You just see me. Well, all those white dots, they're actual sparkles, but I mean you can't see it properly. So I've been making them, and I've been making like these little floss bag things. So it's got like a little pocket here, and then you just whip it out and put it back in again. So I've been enjoying making them. I've been loving that. And so I've made plenty for all my little projects. I made a proper project bag yesterday. You haven't seen it yet. I didn't have any fabric for the inside, like.
Wow, so that's the back. And then this is the front with the zippy bit.
I didn't have any like nice lining fabric, you know, for the inside, so I just had to use white.
I don't actually think that matters, because you're going to have all your stuff in anyway.
Yeah, like all the bits and bobs. So that's the sparkly vinyl again, you can see.
Yeah,
so I made that yesterday.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I'm quite happy with these ones. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're much easier. So we were going to give one of these away this week.
This is our giveaway. Does anyone want one of these?
Does anyone want one? Literally, it's just small enough just to put like. So I've got what I do. I'll show you an example of what I do. So these are all my threads that I use for my Santa's house, Sarb by Tiny Modernist. So I keep all my threads in a little plastic wallet thing with like a card in. So I keep it in there, and then if I have any more, I just put it in the back. But I've made little ones as well, so eventually I'm hoping to swap them all out into these ones just because I think they're prettier. So so I've just put all the threads I'm using for these, so if I'm looking for one, it's all in one place. So you could do something like that, or you could put a project in, or you can do as you wish. But yeah, if you'd like to win one, just write down below, I'd like to win
Project bag?
No, don't say win. Just say, just tell us what you put in the project bag if you want it.
Yeah.
So just say,
that's good.
I'd like the bag. You could just say I like the bag, and then I'll put you in the drawer. But if you would like to include what you would put in, you don't have to put anything cross-stitching if you don't want to. You could just put whatever.
Put your dinner in it?
I wouldn't do that. I don't think it's food safe.
Put your sandwiches in it?
Well, I don't think it's food safe.
Oh, okay. Don't put your sandwiches in it.
Don't put your sandwiches in it. Yeah, put whatever. Just say whatever. But yes, so that is what I've been loving. Also, Sophie's trying to eat the tulips. I made this. I'm loving the spring. That's what I'm loving. I made this little rabbit with my Silhouette Cameo 3 machine. So that just...
It's really cute. So we're going to do... we have like a little corner in our front room and we tend to have like a little display. So we're going to do an Easter display. So that's going to be our...
Yes.
Part of our Easter display.
So I made that the other day. And then I think... Mother, that is all for today. I don't know if we've been very long or not. I haven't the foggiest.
Yeah.
Sophie is trying to eat my rabbit.
So, anyway, so we've done quite a bit.
Oh, I haven't shown one thing.
Oh,
sorry, I just remembered. This is I meant to include this in my plans.
Oh gosh.
Pretend.
That can be your plans. This can be your plan.
Yeah, I was meant to include it in my plans. I'm still working on the coming to town sale. Hashtag coming to town sale. Hello. The Snug Harbour Crafts was doing it. This is how far I've got. I've literally got like that tiny bit down there. I hand dyed this myself.
It's really good at this.
Coffee and tea dyed. Smell it.
Oh gosh.
Smells like coffee. So yes, I still need to work on that. Still need to work on that. And that, my dears, is it.
Well, guess what I'm going to do now?
I'm
going to give you a big hug.
Yeah, but it's a sympathy hug, guys.
No, it's a big hug.
It's a sympathy hug.
Now look, that hug's not gratefully received.
Ah. Give your mothers a hug if she's still with you.
Yeah, hug anyone. That's your thing this week. Hug, smile, and what's the word? Set people up to win. That's a real big thing, you know. Just always... Sorry, but set people up to win.
Yes. Don't forget to comment below what needles you use and whether you'd like
whether
to
you want a bag.
win the bag. Whether you've got any single sons. Bonus points if they're Irish. I love the Irish accent. But then bonus points if they're American and they can, you know, get me stuff from there, like cheap floss.
Alice, you're funny.
You know, apparently Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, I don't know which one of the many shops that they have selling DMC floss, 40 cents.
Gosh. 40
cents a skein.
We're paying about...
£1. You can't get it cheaper. I can get it for... The cheapest I can get it for is about 65, 70 pence. But that's like, I'd have to make an order.
But then you've got shipping costs.
Yeah, I've got shipping.
So...
But locally, to buy if I wanted to buy a thread from a shop and go to the shop, the cheapest I can buy it for is £1 from Hobbycraft.
Yeah.
Local like shops is £1.20, which is probably about $2. Oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's us. That's us this week.
It is.
It's been lovely to see you.
Definitely.
To share our week with you. And we will...
Please comment below your weeks as well. We like to hear
soon.
about it.
And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit on my bed and I'm going to read the end of this book.
Oh, your mother.
With a nice cup of tea.
I'm currently reading... I did bring a book that I was reading. This is very disjointed, I'm sorry. But I'm going to read this book this week. I started it last night. Big Little Lies by Liam Moriarty. I haven't watched the TV show, but I believe it's good. And this far in, I read that much last night. But yeah, let me know if you've read the book. I believe lots of people have. And that, my friends, is it. I know I've said this about 6 times.
It really is.
Really is it this time.
Okay.
Have a fantastic week. I hope you enjoy the warm weather if you get any. But if it's freezing cold, because I know there's a big storm in America at the minute. So if you're freezing cold, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I know the sunshine stitches in Florida is like hot there.
Yeah, gosh.
But wherever you are, dress for the weather. Yeah. Enjoy your week and have a lovely time stitching.
Okay. Bye.
See you soon. Bye-bye.